I guess it is the same universe.
Think so?
Can't imagine all the corrections I'm getting in the comments about shit I'm wrong about. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Justin, and he's about to remind you of what happened last time.
Last time. Last time on Diebuster?
Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, well last time on Dragon Ball Z, I don't know. But last time on Diebuster, we got the follow-up of the events that happened at Titan. Topless are now considered to be a disease that they're trying to work on curing, and they talk about a 10th planet. We end up going there, and it is a black hole that is being protected or covered by these monsters that were just reaching out for no Riri. And in this interaction, she starts to seal off that black hole, and the Earth forces are like, "Hey, we can help you." And it turns into, "Oh shit, we fucked up." And the biggest of these aliens comes out, sets to teleport or to warp, and they're like, "Well, she can take them out. She'll have to sacrifice herself." But she instead creates a barrier to protect some of the people and goes away. And it ends with the warping of the big space monster.
I mean, warping is basically teleporting, it seems.
I'd agree with that.
Because, I mean, like, she did it from Pluto to where they were fighting last time in an instant.
It's basically, yeah. In theory, it's the same thing. But we're going into the finale. We had some theory stuff. Watch the last episode if you haven't.
Well, this is the last episode.
I mean, the previous one to this. Watch the previous episode for this if you haven't. And if you haven't, real strange that you're watching the finale.
I don't know. Some people really just like watching the end, right? If you've already seen the series, you might not actually care our journey to here. And you might just be jumping at the end because, oh god, I fucking love the last episode. You know, that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
I mean, I've done it for things before. Weird.
That's not strange. If that's what you're doing, do your thing.
I watch One Piece reactors, and I just want to see them react to the things I know about. I'm not going to watch them for 1,000 episodes just to see how they react to Kaido, you know?
I think Kaido is...
Go ahead, tell me what... You know what? Here, shot in the dark here. I'm going to tell you. Yep. Kaido is a creature type. What do you think, shot in the dark, you think he is?
A creature type?
Yes. I'll even sweeten the... Oh, damn it. I was going to say, I'll sweeten the deal by telling you it's a mythical creature type, too. And you went with Kraken, which is mythical, yep. So I can't even give you that hint. No, he is a dragon. Well, he's a dragon fruit guy, so he can turn into a dragon.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah. I guess there's not much to do, but just to jump on into it.
Yeah, not much to do, but do the thing.
Alright, well, let's do it.
Let's do it.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button,
comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
Cool, space highways. It really reminds me of Macross 7. They also have flying car space highways called the Milky Road.
Interesting name.
The Plato Crater. Oh, right. So maybe not to Earth, but to the moon.
Okay.
Remember, she is a princess. Sorry, how big is this fucking thing? We have a
Nah.
super weapon bigger than the planet.
Okay.
So I guess it warped and it didn't like immediately wind up anywhere. Cause they've all this evacuation time and super weapons already.
Okay.
この半年余りで消失しました。それらが集まってできた物体がこちらです。しかし48時間前、元雷王星軌道から忽然と姿を消しました。
It warped.
以後所在不明です。
結局7号は人類を守ることなく
By the way, I've stopped saying, "Oh, that's just like Gurren Lagann," but plenty of shit has been like just like Gurren Lagann so far.
回答不能です。かつての人類が神を作るとき、同じ姿を望んだということでしょうか。それとも7号なんてどうでもいいだろう。7号には7号の生き方がある。
よく来てくれたね。
Are these guys like the twins, like super fucking old, immortal beings?
I think so.
ココアはないの？わきまえろ、ラルクメルクマール。すぐに作戦は始まる。あなたたちは疎開しないのか？
星を動かすもの。 人類はこうまでして生き延びねばならんのだろうか。
地球を犠牲にすることでしか人類は救えない。たとえ
生
き残るために人類そのものが変動重力源に進化するとしてもか。生き残ったやつが決めればいいさ。
Is the giant weapon gonna fire the Earth at somebody?
If that's the case, I am all in.
Of course you are. You wanted the Earth to be destroyed. Here's the keys to your new Mazda 626.
That also gets you into the bathroom, the bathroom at the local Denny's.
No, that key has a giant brick attached to it.
That one had a rod about that long on it.
Oh, okay. Tries to SA somebody and then just gets put into the military. Perfect, great.
Well, I don't believe this. It wasn't a somebody, it was a machine. Still fucked up, but yeah.
Yeah, just the person we're counting on to save us all. You let that go, right?
It was just a rough day, you know?
I was about to say, who's the giant mascot on the back right?
Yeah.
みんなと一緒に撮りたかったんだ。今のうちにさ。
すまん。ここは開けといてやってくれ。
あ、ロイの仲良かったもんね。
いいやつだった。
It's a real pain to be taking the picture now after a bunch of them died the last episode.
Yep.
Or 2 episodes ago.
もう一枚行くぞ。
頑張りすぎるなってさ、カシオが。
そうさ。そんな顔してちゃモテないし。負けたらモテるも何もないだろ。
優等生すぎんだよ。まさかペイネッツ。
私は星を動かすものなんだ。
Not a bad nickname.
Not at all.
Hey, it's that place I was talking about. Oh, she went back. Not No, but her.
Let's see.
And technically, she didn't go back. She went there for the first time. Or I guess we just don't get to see it.
Maybe we do?
Oh, I just assumed that the frog was in the same village that she came from. Is that a cane? Nah, it doesn't matter if it's a cane or not. That guy's dead. Balls.
Is she here?
Evacuating the Earth. No, just this guy.
火星中であんなものを10万頭も建設するそうです。それでも7割は軌道上で待機ですから。
ここはノノも好きだったんですか？
あの子は和食党でね、ノノリリは大和なでしこだったからってご存知ですか？
大昔に太陽系を守った英雄としか。
あの子もそうだったのかな。
I guess it is the same universe.
昔に太陽系を守るため
Think
に。
so?
Can't imagine all the corrections I'm getting in the comments about shit I'm wrong about.
ほとんどの記憶を失っていた。千年万年を生きる時間の牢獄。それがどれほど恐ろしいことなのか、結局私にもわからない。しかし、太陽系の何を守るために作られたのか、それを考えれば、なぜ人の形をし、
Yeah, who did build her?
人の心を与えられたのかわかる気がしませんか。あの子をノノリリに合わせてあげたかった。もしノノリリがあの子の言う通り普通の女の子なのだとすれば、やはり友人が必要だと思うのです。英雄とはいつも孤独なのでしょう。かつて人類にもみんなを守るために自ら孤独の道を選んだ少女がいた。
Okay, that was an interesting question of what part of the solar system was she built to protect.
あの子もノノリリに会ったことはない。だからあなたに会えて嬉しかったのでしょう。
And she never met Nonoriri before? I guess she's just been sending stuff back to home.
Maybe.
Well, he had the picture. So, there's no way he could have gotten it if she wasn't sending it back home.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna see the like where she went after everything happened.
No, I think that was it. It's like a whole put together of everything we didn't see happening between those two characters.
予測より近い。しかしドゥーズミーユの攻撃で是が非でもブラックホールに叩き落としてもらわねばなりません。
作戦通り全軍で陽動を行う。星を動かす者には少しでも時間を与えてやりたい。
フラタニティのバスターマシンが向かいます。
みんなうちの娘とさして変わらない年なの。
変動 重力源の近くじゃエキゾチックマニューバーの衰弱現象が起きるんだ。単独じゃダメ。方針を崩さずチームで対抗しよう。窮屈でやりにくいんだけど。
Who's they in this context?
I don't know.
These are just little monsters now. And you're
Okay.
Third evolution.
加速軌道は確保できそうだ。最終調整は
動かしながらやる。当たって砕けろさ。
本作戦終了後、君には火星軍の指揮官に入ってもらう。
知らないよ。作戦さえ成功すればどうなったって構わないだろう。
それは困る。ドゥーズミユは軍の備品だ。無事帰還を願う。操縦者も含めてだ。
ありがとう、司令。
Okay. Basically saying don't get yourself killed.
Yeah.
でもどうせこれで最後だ。さあ、ビスヌフ。この星をぶつけて終わり
Oh,
にしよう。
the super weapon. Former third planet. So yeah, we are going to use the Earth as a weapon. It's weird that we didn't use any of the other planets for this.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get a reason, but
You know, like, fuck Venus. Use Venus for this.
you would think compressing a gas giant would be a better choice.
We already did that. Twice.
Yeah, but what's the Earth doesn't seem like it adds anything to it.
That's why I said use Venus. Fuck Venus. Plus you get a splash of poison and heat in there.
Yes.
So spin it like a top? I'm not sure what this is adding.
Oh, it's adding speed.
Also, how can you tell it's going even faster if it's already off the scale?
I don't know.
Giant red lady? Giant red lady! Way bigger than the Earth. In the pose, too.
Yeah.
To be fair, we've moved the Earth way out of orbit. It's probably just a fucking dead planet either way.
Yeah.
It's been 6 months. You didn't call.
これは人類の戦いだ。私たちにできる全てをかけた戦いだ。地球を捨てても人類を救うんだ。正しいかどうかなんて知らない。お前なんか関係ないんだ。
Okay.
まとわりついて勝手にいなくなって、ずっと友達でいてくれたらトップレスがなくなることなんて怖くないのに。友達、本当はルームメイトでいてほしかった。ひばりを見にうちに来てほしかった。お姉様なんかじゃなく
You hurt girl's heart.
ノノノ、バカ野郎。ディスヌフ、声が聞こえない。
No longer a topless.
そっか。
Yep.
こんな時にアルクのトップレスが。バカ野郎。
Now back to ruining all of humanity's last plan.
Yeah.
It is how the gunbuster did it.
Yeah.
必殺のコリダー攻撃もまるで効いていない。
Literally backfired. Also fucked the moon too. Oh, it's got eyes.
Okay.
Not much point in jumping in the way the blast is gonna hit the Earth again. The Earth is way out of orbit now.
Way out of
It's like
orbit.
a frozen planet.
ホノルルって人はですね、特別じゃない、普通の女の子なんです。
Like a Lin-Min May, if you will.
Are they gonna fuse to become one?
わかるか、ディスヌフ。ノノが怖がってる。
You're just standing on top of the hatch and trying to open.
ノノ、今行くから。
Yep.
No, it's just the panel.
カシューの言った通りだ。ディスヌフには
Emergency spinal passage. That's a statement.
It's a machine that they made, so.
これは右目の角か。一体何を。
ラルクのために封印された力を使うつもりだ。人工頭脳に隠された真の操縦席を解放するんだ。
ありがとう、ディスヌフ。
I guess it's keeping that eye closed, because otherwise she should be exposed to space.
Yep. The ultimate topless.
もう持たない。
I just want to know what's in the bag
人類も
that got left behind hundreds of years ago. Oh,
やるぞ、
of course.
ディスヌフ。
Noriko.
Yeah.
So Dick Snuff has to be built on the skeletal remains of the original gunbuster.
何千年も前に取り外された宿退路だ。
Yeah.
あれがディスヌフの本当の姿さ。
As I said, it's
Yeah.
the oldest one.
They're becoming one.
Well, no, they're not. I don't think so. She's still out there. Oh, you mean no? Okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
I got the wrong combo. I thought you meant something else.
ありがたがるなんてバカみたいじゃないか。だけどそれが人間ってことなんだ。強さは体の大きさじゃない。心の力だ。そうなんだ
No,
よ、ノノ。
it's based off hard work and guts.
努力と根性だ。はい。 行くぞ。はい、お姉様。ダブル
Just fucking make the lightning kick a big old thing out of nowhere. I think it happens like twice in the original Gunbuster.
Yep.
Just destroy the black hole too. Hey, that thing I mentioned the last science episode.
うん。
この宇宙では許されないことだ。このままでは得意点がむき出しになる。
なんてこと。第二のビッグバンが始まるの。
Well, nobody would fucking know what would happen.
Yep.
一体何が。
観測不可能です。得意点では我々の知るあらゆる法則も方程式も破綻します。物理的に意味を持たない領域ですから。
But she saw it.
窓の外は雨なんです。お姉様はノノが雨女のせいだって。仕方ないからお母様の焼いたパニーニのサンドはお家でいただきます。何度もおねだりして小さい頃のお姉様のアルバムを見せていただいたり、猫をからかって引っかかれたり。
Okay.
そのうち雨が上がるとお姉様が言うんです。さあ、ひばりを見に行こうって。ノノはドアを開けて青空の下へ。
そうさ、約束楽しみにしてたのに。なんで笑ってるんだよ。
諦めてさえしまわなければ願いはいつか叶います。時間はいくらでもありますから。
お前は普通の女の子になりたかったんだろ。
ノノリリが輝かせた得意点はノノがもらいます。
もう一人にしないから。
代わりに。
やだ、ノノ、行くな。
お姉様にはノノの得意点を捧げます。なぜならば。
Okay.
Infinity.
Yeah. Cool visual.
なんてない方が幸せになれる。
そうじゃない。おかげで巡り合うことができたんだ。
So she got to say goodbye.
Didn't quite master it yet.
No.
Technically, it should all be dead.
Yeah.
天然記念物なの。そっちは冥王星？これから外交団とシリウスまで。地球こそ今日の七夕でなんか大騒ぎしてる？まあお互い願い事をするような年でもないけどさ。知らないの？昨日ハワイの重力天文台が確認したんだ。神様を見たことは多分ないと思う。もし神様にも願い事があるとしたら、それは何に願えばいいのだろう。
Okay.
この夜をずっと待っていた。どうしても彼女に会って話したい。いつも笑っていたあなたのこと。
Oh, is this gonna be the welcome back message? She's gonna beat Noriko, and she's gonna be able to tell her about Nonori, who wanted to meet Noriko.
I would appreciate that ending.
Well, I think we guessed that before. In the observatory, you know, they said something was gonna happen. They even did the reverse letter thing. As was indicated to us is probably happening. Alright, well, tell us how you hated it.
I didn't. I legitimately didn't. No, it was a deserved ending. It did the opposite of what I think Gunbuster did, which was start off strong and fizzle. This started off feeling fizzly, but then ended strong.
Also, I don't think that ring was there when we saw them in Gunbuster, but, you know, I'll let them get away with it.
It was not, but that's an easy conceit.
I don't know. I love it. I love the connection there. I mean, it's also bittersweet because, you know, that's the whole no-no-re. Oh, actually, I'm not choking up here. The whole no-no-re thing. She didn't get to meet them. I don't know how she. I guess she just remembered Noriko. Maybe she was built by Juno.
Well, okay, so she was found in the asteroid after how long?
I don't remember. I mean, it's been 12,000 years since they were around. So who knows how long she's been in the... There's a comet, by the way.
So I think she was found or built by somebody who knew the details of the sacrifice.
I said Juno, I meant Jung.
I think Jung is the smartest guess.
Well, Jung is the one that made the promise. So how else are you going to ensure that the promise succeeds? Especially as they've indicated they don't even remember Noriko. Hell, Nono didn't even remember Noriko's full name. She woke up and got it a little bit wrong, and now she called her Nonori. So now Onisama is gonna probably say, "You must be Nonori," and you are, to the other girl.
Yep.
Oh man, the ending brings it all together for me.
Agreed.
I was very confused. The beginning could have been a little bit better, I feel like, but the ending brings it all together. I mean, I'm obviously not on the same page with you about Gunbuster fizzling. Gunbuster, I had the same emotional response to. And making this one all about Nono and her emotional journey, which kind of mirrors Noriko's, but not really, to then not make it to the very end. Oh god, this is so good, Laga.
So the fact that Nono does not make it to the end is what it is to me is the cherry on top.
To me,
it's the same thing, like I said, that the final battle should have taken place at the planet, but this was just done in a different way. They wanted that
the final
cool
battle
visual
did take place at the planet. They just brought the planet to the final battle for some reason.
But it's the idea of the hero doesn't need to be there to have their legacy continue. And that is what this final episode was all about. No, gone. Funny enough, the hero coming back whose legacy continued wasn't there.
Technically, kind of was, because she's inspiring the hero that is Nono, and
that's what I mean.
And by extension, then.
So what happened?
That was the entire point. The first
it's now going to be a cycle that we're seeing.
No, this was a cycle.
This is the start. This is the first step of the cycle. If we were to look into the future of this,
this is the end of the cycle. We have
original Gunbuster, right? Story told, hero should be forgotten based off the length of time. But because of one action, there is someone who idolizes that hero to the level and and doesn't even need to remember exactly what happened, just knows that they were incredible. Carries it on here. They're going to come back. Nono original is going to get to hear about the events of Nono New, which will carry on the events of Nono New. It's the start of a cycle.
I don't like that starting your cycle takes 12,000 years to begin the next generation.
Yeah.
For one thing, that's not going to work in the long run. Specifically because you have a robot that was pre-programmed, apparently, to, not pre-programmed, but a robot that had all these memories and still had ample time to forget everything.
Yep.
So, it's not even that. This is just there's no cycle, in my opinion. It's not even loops. I know that you're probably correct 100% in that the show showing us the infinity symbol means that this is like never ending. But in my eyes, this is a closed story, and I don't need a never-ending loop. I'm happy just being Noriko at the beginning and Noriko at the end.
I agree that this is a closed story. I think it's more implying that the loop is that of the legacy of these events. I don't think we're going to see further events that mirror this.
Or not. We know that. It's over.
Exactly.
I mean, unless they pull another 20-year thing again like they did the first time.
I think this more or less shows the idea that if given proper credence, legacy lives forever. And they're showing the power of that by having the person whose legacy got to live come back and experience the fact that they are still remembered 12,000 years later.
Although they're not, because that was also part of your point. It's what you inspire people to do, not what they remember of you. Which kind of goes against my emotion from the first one of them being remembered. It kind of really dilutes that with the whole they're not actually remembered. Like, even if Noriko is the one that's being remembered, and she's like, she did this and she did that. It's like, she was part of a team.
Yes, but
two
guess
people
what?
and the whole crew around her. No one's gonna remember.
Noriko,
What's his name? First Love.
You're missing. So you're missing the scale. What can happen? Noriko can tell the story of those people. That's what the infinity is. It's the infinity is the fact that this story of what actually happened can eternally be told based off the cycle that's been started here.
Here's the thing. Right now, in the moment, while we're recording, I don't care about that.
Of course.
I care about Nono, who was the emphasis of the story for Diebuster.
Yep.
We'll never know the true story. And again, for that entire bit, no one's gonna remember the other girl. Because, even Nono has spread the word. Yeah, Nono Riri did this, and she did this, and she's the one I idolize. Not the genius, not the natural genius. And God forbid the fact that Jung has just fallen to the wayside. So,
Fair enough.
it's just, I don't know.
I get it.
Who's gonna respect poor old Captain who brought them to every mission and was willing to ram the final boss to try and give everyone some time? I love it. I love it, but it's just why did we only pick Noriko? Why didn't we make it a combo of the two names together? I mean, I understand we're also mirroring their story between Onisama, which, by the way, Noriko refers to her as Onisama as well, so it's kind of the mirror story thing going on, with a lot less rejection, ironically. Kind of makes Tilak a better friend. So, I don't know. Also, no real coach character.
I agree with you on that.
So it's not exactly a mirror. Very Gurren Lagann, though. Even down to the art style in some places. But again, this was made, 4 years apart from Gurren Lagann being made, so obviously I think they took their cues from what they did here and decided to learn a bit more storytelling from Gunbuster, what I would guess. I don't know. I don't know where to go from here. I really do like that they tied it together. Apparently, I'm just very confused about the events of Gunbuster because it's like, wait, they destroyed that. Wait, that shouldn't be there. How did you throw Jupiter at a thing? Didn't we destroy Jupiter? And there was that whole element that we said of, we don't know what happens after they land. Well, we still don't know what happens after they land. But we do know what Earth is like now.
Yes, which I think gives some credence to the possibility of something actually happening after they land.
Well, for one, they're not going to be able to communicate with anybody. The implication of the sign is still that they don't speak Japanese. Although they know about Japanese, though, because they did have a whole conversation about Nono Riri was really into Japanese culture. No, Nono was really into Japanese culture. And that guy was just fucking human. So, he obviously knows about Japanese culture or the existence of Japan.
The potential's there for communication.
I don't know. My
The
problem
communication thing is the least damaging to how I felt for me.
Oh, it was never a damaging thing. It's just extrapolation, what happens next thing, because we're never gonna know, because we're never gonna know. They're done. Gainax is a shitty company now. They're never gonna make something good again. It's gonna be Evangelion all the way down.
Understood.
They rode that horse. Dead. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm struggling to say something a bit more impactful here. Like, I got choked up at the thing, but then I had like nothing important to say. So
That's fine. It happens.
yeah, I guess. I guess that's my final words. Really liked it. I really liked where it ended. I wish the beginning had given me more clues. I obviously picked that up at the comet, the no re ko being said, but
yeah,
the very beginning is really hard to parse when I'm trying to figure out why this is connected to the original Gunbuster. I guess maybe Dick Snuff was a bigger clue that I just didn't pick up. You thought it was boring. I get it.
No, it's not that. It's not that.
I'm joking. He's a hard worker. He has a busy life. The yawns are not related to what's going on here.
It is absolutely true.
Just know that I'm making fun of it regardless.
Hell yeah. I don't expect you to stop. I don't. Okay, so D-Sniff could have been the intention of doing so. I think that if.
Oh no! Wait, sorry, I'm completely wrong.
Closer.
I'm completely fucking wrong. Obviously, Dick Snuff is not anything to do with Gunbuster. They're just coming back in Gunbuster.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. I'm just completely lost on that aspect then.
So what I think would have made that a clear thing happening is if they had more of a design reminiscent of Gunbuster. Even give some like shoulder pauldrons or something.
But the fact that it's all biotechnological just makes it really hard to parse, because that's just introduced out of nowhere. But again, it's 12,000 years into the future of an already sci-fi present. Again, the Soviet Union existed when Gunbuster was made.
Exactly, and the fact that there's 12,000 years difference, and that explains a lot of the little stuff that initially got me. Of like, why is this like that? That's why I think for me, it started off like a soda without fizz, but somehow magically got fizz back.
See, I never had any real down moments. Like, obviously, you had problems with the ending not landing, or as you said, it got worse the further in it got on Gunbuster. For me, it was still better and better and better. With this, it was a rough start because I couldn't figure out the beginning. You know, it's like jumping into the middle of Aeon Flux. I got no idea how this attaches to anything. Yeah. But I still I think episode 2, like episode 1. Okay, these are the characters. I'm glad I got an episode to understand she's a goofy ass character, and the other one is a character who just like needs attachments and doesn't know how to go about getting them. It's like, okay, cool. And episode 2 was a bit weird, and then episode 3 is like, okay, we're getting backstory episodes, we're getting monster fighting episodes, we're starting to line up into the beats of Gunbuster. So it was a little bit of a rocky start on Diebuster, but I think the back half, just like Gunbuster, is really where it starts hitting.
Yes. On Diebuster, I agree.
I guess my final comment is just a little more complicated than you may give it credit for. Not you, in general.
Yeah, of course. I think my final comment is a very simple. Diebuster starts off rocky and strong, and it makes Gunbuster better. Because seeing this explains a lot of the stuff that in Gunbuster had me going, eh. And it also makes the ending not feel just desolate. Because you at least know that there's someone seeing from the other side what's going on.
Yep, that's certainly been your last comment. So, I guess with that said, I'm going to bite back all of my my vitriol to that comment and say I have been Theta, this has been Justin, we've been Stone Face Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?